What do we have here?
You mean outside of like just a dominant Cowboys victory? What does it look like?
Oh,
like is that what you mean?
So Ashton, I guess then give me set the scene of what's going to look like for the two of you guys this weekend. What do you got for me?
It's going to be on the couch. TJ's going to be wearing his silly chef cowboy outfit, I'm sure, and trying to convince my son to become a Cowboys fan, which is never going to happen.
I try hard at
that. We'll be post up. And here's what generally happens is TJ and I will sit there for about 2.5 hours and really maybe talk like a total of like 2 minutes within that 2.5 hours. And just watch the game. We actually won't talk to each other. We'll just yell at the television screen.
Pretty much.
And then my wife will come in and ask why we watch football together because we don't even have a conversation. And I'll have to explain to her that for us, watching the game is like going to the movies. You don't talk during the movie.
No.
You talk after the movie about what the movie was about. And then that'll be a whole situation. Look. Here's what I'm looking forward to in this game. I actually think the two teams are extraordinarily well matched. I think it's going to be a good game. I do worry, though, that the Bears are working on a short week, and it's 2 road games in a row. And I had someone counsel me once that you never want to bet on a team that's playing their second road game in a row because, that's tough. So I'm hoping for the best and expecting the worst going into the weekend.
So what do you make of that that idea, TJ, or that whole, I guess, supposition of what this weekend's going to look like? Is it true you'll sit there and you won't say a word?
Yeah, we generally tend not to. We're two people who are into the game, so we don't talk a lot during a game that's on. We'll just, like you said, let it play. But Coach Rich is he's kind of interested in where we're going to watch the game. So I told him about the barn, and he's just like, he can't wrap his mind around
They're going to watch in the barn.
So
okay.
maybe you want to explain that to him.
Well, I mean, my wife and I built a house, and there's a room that is it's a large room in the barn, which is just adjacent to the house, and it's got a very large screen that will be dedicated to the game. And then there's a bar in the other room. So there's basically a bar and a TV room for, watching the game. So we'll be in there.
So, and again, it's
what do you want me to explain about?
No. That's a good question. I honestly wasn't going to ask that, TJ, but now that we're there,
you had brought it
now
up
that we're there,
before.
but now that we're there, I mean, again, this is just a sort of an aesthetic layout. There's not actually animals in this facility, correct?
It's like a converted barn.
Very good.
It's a barn that's been converted into like a bar / place to watch.
Beautiful. There's a barn, and then you remove the end. There's a bar in the barn. But here's what I'm interested in here.
Okay. Go on.
Because you're assuming, TJ.
Are we going to get to what's going to happen in the game?
Yeah.
No question, right? Like, this is a rollover. Dak was just getting warmed up against the Lions. He got his feet wet. He dipped his toe back in the NFL pool. Now it's going to be like a full-on cannonball for the Cowboys into this pool with Dak back and a bye week coming, and it's all good. What happens, though, Ashton Kutcher, with this whole you're just watching the game saying nothing? What if the Bears do lay it on the Cowboys in the same way they lay it on the Patriots, and you're up by like double digits? Third quarter, fourth quarter, and TJ is totally dying inside. Does that elephant in the room get addressed, Ashton Kutcher? Yes or no?
I'm not a rub it in kind of guy.
Okay.
I'm not gonna like rub it in and grind it down. Like, I've had enough bad seasons with the Bears now that I'm not here to like rub it in. Here's some interesting detail on the game.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
The Bears have recorded almost, I think, twice as many sacks this season as the Cowboys have. Our defense, and it really looked like our secondary was starting to gel against the Patriots. Now, it did help that they put Zappe in, which I don't know what Belichick was doing. I'm not here to question Bill Belichick, but I'm questioning Bill Belichick. but our secondary looks like it's gelling, and if that secondary is truly gelling, and our front four, although we did just get rid of Quinn, we did just make this trade for Robert Quinn to the Eagles. So I don't, but if our front four can create pressure and we can get Dak a little bit, sideways.
Wow.
Look, I like the ground and pound Bears. What will really happen is if we are winning and we're winning like we were winning against the Patriots, I'll just start dissecting why we're winning and why we'll probably not win another game, even if we do win.
Wow, love his confidence.
Yeah,
you can't help but dissect why the rest of the season is going to be terrible.
Where are you getting the Bears have more sacks than the Cowboys?
They don't. They don't.
What website did you get that from?
Well, I think we have like 27 sacks on the season.
No.
We have 29, and you guys have, 12?
No,
the 49ers have like 24 at second.
See, I think
I'm pretty sure that's right.
I think one of us need to be there on Sunday to arbitrate this thing.
I think I need to be there. I think I need to be there.
Or maybe McCarthy.
Is that accurate data? What's the data? What's the real data? Tell me about it.
Stat Muse.
Oh, that is the data. The Cowboys have 29 sacks and the Bears have 12.
Well, you're looking at a different stat line than what I'm looking at.
Okay.
I'm looking at NFL.com team stats.
Here's the deal.
I'm looking at NFL.com. It says the Bears have 27 sacks this season.
I don't know.
No.
I think
that's what you're looking at.
Yeah, I think you're also looking at the 1985 version of the app that never existed. I don't know. It's entirely possible.
All right, I think we may have watched
things that they haven't done before, like winning in New England. 1985 was also the last.
Throwing the football.
It's unreal, man. So maybe
I'm sorry.
I think
Ashton is.
You're an idiot. Out of nowhere.
I think Ashton is an idiot.
This is what the Bears do to other teams. You never know.
Rich,
all right. Hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Let's get open for business here and let's wake up the football gods. You could be anywhere else. You could be watching the Phillies, the baseball game. Okay, I don't even know who's. Look, you know what?
It's Phillies and
hold on. Let me do a mic check here because I messed up the mic last night with Russ.
Sound nice, check one. My mic sound nice, check two. My mic sound nice, check three. Are you ready?
Are you ready, Mike? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You good? You good? All right, cool. I'm glad. Let me say, I just found out because somebody had put it in here and I checked. Philly 500 was doing a live stream of the game, the baseball game. He said he wasn't showing any highlights. He got copyright strike by Major League Baseball, and that's not good when you get an actual copyright strike. If you get 3 in a month, you will lose your channel.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, you just got to make sure he doesn't get copyrighted again. If he gets a second one,
how do you get copyright?
He doesn't know because I was just listening.
Did he putting logos on his
I don't know.
On his what do you call it? On his thumbnail?
I don't know.
Sometimes they will get you for the you know about the thumbnails.
Yeah, well, I got one time copyrighted because I had a picture of Jerry Jones's yacht and Arthur Blank's yacht. I got 2 copyright strikes, and the people basically came back and said, well, we'll remove the copyright strikes for $250 for each picture. I'm like, it's just a picture. I
might as well just wait whatever the time frame.
And I did. Now, the scary thing was, had somebody else copyrighted me during that 30 days, I could have lost the channel. So that's the thing about it. But let me say hello to all the ladies. There's Amanda Brown. What's up, Amanda? And you know who I can see right now? Do you know who I can see?
Who?
Angelica Barron. She got her package. She loved her package. Angelica, I want to see you wearing your shirt out with the dogs. I want to see you out with all the championship dogs wearing the shirt. And then there's Tay Cowboys. What's up, Tay? Roland's Review. What's up, Roland? And of course, Joanne Gonzalez. Can't forget Miss Paula. What's up, Paula? And of course, Miss Hot Sauce. Lola was watching me burning for you. I was cooking some shrimp and grits. You didn't even try my shrimp and grits, did you?
I'm not a shrimp and grits type person.
What? Man, that shit was good. You like New Orleans, don't you?
I don't like grits.
It was cauliflower grits.
I don't like.
You could have just had the shrimp with the sausage. No. That's just like soup. That's like a spicy chili. William Shorts. Shout out to William. Boom. Now make sure you put those in the buckets because those are the ones from last night. We start out on Thursday Night Football, which was bad watching Tom Brady lose.
No, it wasn't.
What? Oh,
I want some money.
I mean, it was bad for Tom. Oh, okay. It was bad for Tom Brady because then he was a 4-time loser today when Giselle filed for divorce.
That's his fault.
No. Yeah.
But let's be 100% clear. When they went to Florida, they were having issues before because they were talking about him eating a sandwich. And he can't have bread in his diet.
Speaking of sandwiches, oh my God.
Yeah.
All right, so here okay, I'm sorry, this is not Cowboys related, but I have to go through this because I saw this on Twitter because, Twitter don't play. Russell Wilson was actually partnered with Subway, right?
Yeah, I seen the commercials.
I hadn't seen the commercials. So and they said the commercials were so bad. And I saw the highlight. I was like, that's just really bad. That Subway just literally got rid of because it had his own sandwich. It was the whatever sandwich that was for Russell Wilson. They got rid of the sandwich on the menu. They got rid of the ads. They just we just got to get rid of Russell Wilson.
Tom Brady has his own sandwich too.
Yeah, like Tom Brady actually eats a Subway. Come on, man.
Well, he ate a sandwich when he went to.
You know what they need to do? Instead of paying all these damn celebrities, they ought to work in the damn subs. How about we put that money into the food? You know what I'm saying? How about we put the money in the food?
Has his own sub.
Only one? His sub is probably like our game day sub, the 3-footer right there. All right, so on to Weed and Boys. Remember that, okay? All right.
Is the run stopper playing House of Bucks this week?
Remember that. We don't boys.
Hold on. Hello?
Yo.
Did you get copyrighted?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Nothing. I did what we do all the time.
I guess baseball don't play.
What did I steal?
I don't know.
Did you steal any logos?
I'm on live right now, and people are saying did you get hit a second time?
No, just once.
Oh, I mean, did you have the volume up?
No, I mean,
did you have any logos?
No, not where. I don't think it was that loud.
I mean, did you got a letter from YouTube or something saying you got copyrighted for what? From MLB?
Yeah.
No wonder the motherfuckers' viewership has gone down.
I need to see if it was them. I need to see the content removed by Major League Baseball Advanced Media.
Yeah,
that's baseball.
It says your video was removed from YouTube. The channel received strike. Copyright strike taken out of video because they believe it contains material that violate their copyright. What copyright did I do?
Did you put live stream reaction?
No, watch party.
Yeah, but see, that's where that may be what it is because you have to let them know it's a reaction because I think I got hit years ago because I say Dallas Cowboys because what happens is people will look on there for the baseball game, think they're actually going to watch the game, and they're assuming that they're watching it with you. That's probably what it was. You need to say.
That's still not stealing anything.
But I understand, but it's the title that's saying it.
Okay, so what do I do?
Yeah.
Live stream reaction watch party.
No, but what I'm saying.
Oh, there's nothing you can do about that. I mean, you can try and protest it,
or just
dispute it and all that. But basically, as long as you don't do anything the next 30 months, you're okay.
I mean, 30 days.
30 days. No. If you get a second one, you won't be able to live stream.
But you're okay for
in the next 30 days. If you get a third one in the next 30 days, you can lose your channel.
So I can't. So I can still stream the Eagles, but I can't.
Yeah, just be real careful that you don't have the volume or anything up there. But make sure you say it's live stream reaction.
The title. That's the title.
What about like
He's asking you like you.
a counter? Submit counter notification. Do you know anything about that?
What you can do is you can dispute it, son. Okay? You can go ahead and dispute it and say, I didn't have any videos and stuff on there, and they will review it manually and see if it actually did or didn't. And then that would remove the strike. Okay?
Or you just wait.
Now, would you like to say hello to Cowboys Nation?
What's up, Cowboys Nation? You all suck.
Okay. Now, while I have you here, can you do me a favor, please?
Yeah.
I have worn the hat 7 videos, okay, plus 2 bonuses for you. The night it came, I did an unboxing with it. Now, granted, I did wear a fro wig with it, okay, but I did actually a whole live stream for the Thursday night football game wearing it. That was bonus coverage. Okay, and I even gave you the Fly Eagles Fly with the arms flapping.
Yeah.
Is the bet settled?
Yeah.
It is? Okay. If you need any other help, son, with your channel or any other advice on there, just let me know. Just let me know. I'll be more to help you, okay?
Change the title.
All right.
Change the title.
Okay. Change the title. Okay, so there you go. And you suck, Philly fan.
That's a Philly fan.
A Philly fan. Okay.
Oh, he must have hit the button.
Okay. Those Braz, are you sending the ghost back here again? Strange things keep happening here. But you said I hit the light. The light switch is all the way over here, Mike. How did I hit the light switch? All right. So Philly 500 got a copyright strike, which is not good. Not good at all.
Not the
but
worst case.
he's like, I didn't show the game or anything. That I know
It's the title.
Law Nation had that happen where he had a TV in the background up in the corner and stuff.
Of course, you don't get
so you do have to be careful and stuff on YouTube.
That's where the NFL, they don't like losing money. So if you're showing the game, they're losing money.
Yeah, well, right, but it must have been the title.
It has to be.
Because he said watch party.
Yeah, we're going to come there and watch the Phillies game. Yeah.
Brother Ross, it follows you. Okay, so what's going on in here? What is going on in here? Trying to help out a fellow YouTuber, okay? Contrary to popular belief where I am, this bully, this asshole, this guy who's always trying to hurt people, because people want to get out of the Mark Holmes business. They want to get out of the Mark Holmes business, and they say, I'm done with them. Yet somehow they show up in your live stream. Did you notice that?
Well, you got Philly fans in here.
No. That's not what I was talking about.
Oh.
It was somebody else who was literally, all over the place. He's in here who said he is done with me. I just don't understand that. I don't understand it, but that's okay. Shout out to Williams. We really, really miss Cow Patty. Cow Patty is dead and buried. You will never see Cow Patty or anything about that one giant guy. Okay, let's put it this way.
The only time you'll see it is if you look up the videos.
You know what? I'm out of the cow patty business. Okay, all right. Because of course I'm a scammer. That's right, Brother Ross. I'm a scammer. Okay, the Dallas Cowboys. We got all kinds of shit that's going on. Brother Ross here lets me know that I'm an idiot and a scammer. Okay, when I say crazy things. Now, crazy things are, but right there behind Mike, right there. There's a shirt behind Michael. My lovely bride made for me. My bride makes me my shirts and stuff like that, okay? As opposed to most of us men who we sit at the foot of the bed and we wait for our wives to tell us what we're going to wear when we're going to go out. You know I'm going, how you doing, Tammy? You know how that is. We get told, here's what you're going to wear so you look nice. So she makes it and helps me I look nice.
Uh-oh.
What?
Dun-a-dun.
Oh, dun-a-dun.
Damn, Gina.
Dun-a-dun. Dun-a-dun.
In the house.
So, the Cowboys with Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones, he likes to stir shit up. He likes to stir. You know what? There's nothing wrong with people talking about you. And Jerry Jones right now is stirring some shit up. He was sitting there talking about, that Odell Beckham Jr. He caught the prettiest pass out there, that one-handed grab over Brandon Carr. And then you know what he did after that? He got hurt, and they lost to the damn Dallas Cowboys and Tony Romo. That was the second prettiest pass that I've ever seen. Second prettiest pass that I've ever seen to Dez Bryant against the Green Bay Packers.
Or worry about Mike McCarthy.
Well, Mike McCarthy.
I'm talking about when he said Zeke Elliott, there's a chance that Zeke will play, and then.
Well, here's what Mike McCarthy said, that Zeke has progressed. But Zeke on Monday said, "I'm sore." He said, but it's Monday, and what Mike McCarthy said is, there's a chance. If he keeps progressing the way he has, that he's taking leaps and bounds each day. But Jerry Jones basically turned around and snapped. He's pretty much out. He's out. And it's like, why are you throwing the coach on the bus? Mike McCarthy probably knew that he's out, but he doesn't want the Bears to know that.
Even though we
come on.
Without 4 picks against Grossman and 2 fumbles. What do you say about the Bears? We shut them down that way?
No, we just the Bears are what we thought they were.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're what we thought they were.
They're not good this year.
We played them in preseason. Who the hell takes a third game in the preseason like it's bull? We played them in the third game. Everybody played 3 quarters. The Bears are who we thought they were.
Yeah.
And that's why we took the damn field.
That's right.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass.
But
they are who we thought they were.
And we let them off the hook. I hope that we're not doing that on Monday. I pray that we're not doing that. That the Bears are, and that we let them off the hook. Okay, so Jerry is talking about Odell Beckham, and I'm sitting here in my mind because there are no new ideas. We have the same things that happen over and over again. And when I first heard that felt like deja vu to Adrian Peterson. Okay,
and he actually wanted to come here too.
Well, Adrian Peterson. Oh my God, I felt bad for Adrian Peterson, but. When Adrian Peterson was still at the Minnesota Vikings, Jerry was talking about how much, that Adrian Peterson, I just love the way he runs. And all of a sudden, speculation was, we're going to get Adrian Peterson. And unfortunately, he went to Washington. And the sad thing is I went to Adrian Peterson's charity event when he was with the Washington Redskins at the time. And because his agent, we knew because she worked with my wife in United Way and stuff for all these years. And so we got invited there. And this is in Ashburn, right next to the facilities and things. And so she introduces me to Adrian Peterson and said, he's a Cowboys fan. And I'm just like, why are you selling me out here in front, in the middle Redskin land? And see, Adrian Peterson, of course, grew up in Texas. And this is a true story now. True story. When I looked at him, I could have swore I was watching the movie Get Out, because it looked like there was a teardrop coming out. Like, I want to get out. And because things were bad in Washington. Let's just be clear here. Things were just bad. That's where you go to have your career die. And it looks like that's what's happening with Carson Wentz. And so that's just how it goes. So I'm thinking that I'm not sure that he wants Odell or not, but Odell, understand, Odell hurt his knee had his surgery like 5 weeks after Michael Gallup. He's still rehabbing. So he might not be ready till like December.
But he also said he doesn't want to play for the Cowboys.
Oh, I don't know. Well, see, here's the thing.
But for the right price, he probably
would. Howard Floyd.
20. All of it. Holla.
Shout out to Howard Floyd, because Howard helped out big time when we were doing a live stream underneath the red brick house where the ghosts followed me home. They followed me home. We appreciate that. And Howard has been a great fan and great supporter of the channel. Shout out. JPZ, what would Ben DiNucci do? And it's funny, you know what? Ben DiNucci, shout out to Damn Gina, because she ended up sharing the tweet with me. He said a couple of days ago, and it's kind of pathetic. I mean, it's kind of poetic. He said, only Dak Prescott could throw 80% completion, coming back from a broken hand, win the game, and still get shit. I'm summarizing, but that's the truth.
Yeah.
That's the truth. We all for a week or weeks kept saying, if only Dak Prescott would play like Cooper Rush, he could learn from Cooper Rush. Well, he gave you a Cooper Rush-esque game with just more completions on it.
Yeah,
and then everybody's mad. Why didn't he throw for 400 yards? Why didn't we get 5 TD? It's like we're never satisfied.
Dak Prescott.
We are never satisfied. Shout out to Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. How are you doing tonight? Rhonda, do me a favor. Brian Joseph, what's up? He was our winner chicken
and that
dinner.
Went out today.
Your piece is on the way, Brian.
On the way, went out today.
Rhonda, email me after the show, please, because I want to talk. I want to talk to you and your Giant fan husband of yours. I just got a little something I want to share with you, but I appreciate it. So Odell Beckham Jr. Now, Space Cowboy last night, because I woke up in the middle of the night because I had cramps in my wrists and stuff from all the digging and thing, and couldn't sleep because my arm was hurting. So I kept getting up and shaking it down. And the other hand, I'm of course always doing research and stuff. Space Cowboy said allegedly the Cowboys contacted the Denver Broncos about Jerry Jeudy. Judy. Don't know if that's actually true or not, but I'm sure that they're actually making some calls.
They're trying to see what the price is.
Well, of course, yeah. And we know if it's more than a ham sandwich with Swiss cheese on it, that Catboy's not going to give it up.
One number or number 2 for anybody.
So, when I talk about this, so many people say, "Oh, we don't need another. See, we got James Washington." It's like, do we? Do we really have James Washington? I don't know.
What about Tolbert?
I feel like
I'm wondering about Tolbert.
Well, rookie,
Prescott's back.
Yeah,
he worked in the offseason with that.
And they said he's been looking better. But see, the thing is,
but Michael Gallup didn't come to the second half.
As much crap as I give Odell Beckham Jr., see, Odell was the exception as opposed to the rule. He came out as a rookie and played lights out. Justin Jefferson is the exception to the rule, Justin Jefferson came out as a rookie and played lights out. Good. But most receivers take time. McCarthy. I get really mad when I don't get my biscuits. Okay, Mike McCarthy.
Okay, Mike McCarthy.
Okay,
if it's the real Mike McCarthy.
But Mike, no disrespect, Mike McCarthy. But we saw that you had to wear the hat and stuff because you've been to the dermatologist and something like that. I hope there's no skin cancer or anything like that or any scare like that. But I was looking at you in one interview, and the outfit, this is where our wives should dress us because sometimes we wear things that aren't flattering. I've ordered a whole bunch of T-shirts, so I said, honey, you're going to make me shirts. I got the fresh tees for the dad bods that make you look slimmer, okay? All right, so she's gonna make me some nice shirts with those shirts, so that way you'll be like, "Oh, Mark, did you lose 20 pounds?" I say, "Yeah, I lost 20 pounds." Okay, all right. Anyway, the outfit he was wearing, I swear, he looked like Humpty Dumpty. He looked like he was Humpty. I thought he was gonna fall off the wall. I'm serious. I don't mean any disrespect, but seriously. That's the way he looked. All right. Okay. As Brother Roz said, I have not been talking about got an extra. Oh, no, Roz, you didn't. Got an extra 5th round pick. Maybe we could get a wide receiver. I wonder if the Browns would take a 5th pick for Amari Cooper.
He's the only thing keep giving them hope.
Yeah, you think we could trade for Cedric Wilson? He's not getting used in Miami.
They were, on one of the Cowboy shows, they were actually joking. That's someone putting on Twitter. I forget who the guy's name is that works for the Cowboys.
DT, you're 100% right.
They were joking about getting Amari Cooper. It was an older gentleman.
But DT, and what I'm saying is most rookie wide receivers just aren't ready. It takes time.
Look at Michael Gallup.
Michael Gallup, his first year, the first half of the season, he wasn't. He started coming on the second half.
But the first half,
and so that's where this is the area that you can look at the Cowboys and say you are lacking. You screwed the pooch on this one to let go Cedric Wilson and to give away Amari Cooper is crazy.
I would have kept Cedric if I had to pick one of the two because his contract would have been less. Would have been way less.
Is our favorite Giant person still here?
I don't know.
Trying to see if I can find it. Oh, where is it? The fact that we saw the Giants trade away a receiver was kind of crazy. I can't find it. I can't believe it. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. This is actually crazy.
It's actually fitting too.
Shout
out
okay,
to
so
for this one.
Actually, we have to talk about how smart Rashid is.
Yeah, shout out to Rashid.
He's a fortune teller. He knew draft night. And he said this.
What? Why did we get a wide receiver? Why did we get a wide receiver? Don't tell me. Why did we get a wide receiver? Oh, they got your. Oh, damn, he a dog though. Oh shit, he is a dog. But wide receiver. That's a good pick though.
That was when they drafted Devarius Toney.
Did I just hear E2 say that was a good pick?
Yeah.
That was a good pick.
But shout out to Darlene. What's up, Darlene? Welcome to the show. So he knew right then this was a wasted pick. And so, here it is. Now they spent a first on him. They got a third and a sixth for him. That's not the same as a first.
Well, that's better than we got from Mark Cooper. Because what we spent from Mark Cooper first.
Well, true, but we got a couple of good years of play out of him, though. They didn't get squadouche. They got nothing. They got nothing.
He only had two catches or 2 targets this year.
Yeah, two receptions, which is, to me, I'm kind of like, how did you get that much for? Now, there are some guys out there. We have until Tuesday at 4:00 to make a trade. But the thing is it's going to cost you money and picks. The Cowboys value those picks too much. They really and truly value those picks. Now, I'm actually surprised that the Cowboys made a move for Jonathan Hankins. Because here's the thing. No, what I want you to understand is.
You got the name right.
How many years? Okay, some of you have been watching me for years. And you'll remember that when Calais Campbell was a free agent from Arizona, I was like, that's the one guy you got to go out and get. And as old as he is right now, you were hearing the commentators last night saying the heart and the soul of the Baltimore Ravens defense is not there.
And what happened in Jacksonville? What were they known? Saxonville.
Oh, shit. They were Saxonville.
Well, right. He was there, and that's the last time they went to the playoffs.
And people are like, oh, man, are you kidding me, man? He too expensive, man. He too old. He only gets 7 or 8 sacks a season. And I'm like.
They almost made it to the championship round of the playoffs.
Right. Well, I think they were. They were at the AFC Championship game and lost. One step away from the Super Bowl. The Jaguars. Yeah. Mark Hutton. Shout out to Mark. Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. The Cowboys always, it's kind of like all you husbands out there. Okay, okay, all you husbands out there, you know how it is. You don't want to take out the trash, but that's one of the things you got to do, especially to keep the peace in the house, right? You have to take out the trash to keep it's not that you want to do it, but you got to do it. And that's the way the Cowboys had approached the defensive line. We never drafted any interior defensive linemen. We never traded for any. We go ahead and bring in old guys or free agent nobodies or take, tweeners, like Tyrone Crawford, and they say, oh, well, Tyrone Crawford, he can do the dirty work. He can be a defensive end or tackle. You can throw anybody a tackle.
He got paid $10 million for doing nothing his last year.
And the thing is you have to understand something. There's Lucky Gardenia. What's up, Lucky? Being an interior defensive lineman is like nothing else. Now, I had a discussion, again, with Brother Roz, and I said that Hankins could be a missing piece for our defense because the nose guard, yes, I called him a nose guard, not nose tackle, it's a nose guard, and that's what I was. I understand the position completely because you want violence. Put your ass over the center. You're going to get hit by the center, by the guard and the center, this guard. You're going to get hit by the fullback. You're going to get wham blocked by the tight end. You're going to get the defensive tackle coming down and hitting you. You are literally a pinball. And oh, wait, guess what? You are responsible for usually not one gap, but two gaps. So if the ball comes here, that's your responsibility. Ball comes over here, that's your responsibility. Everybody else, they got one gap. Now here's the thing. With the Raiders, most of the time he was with Rod Marnelli. Rod Marnelli has a read and react defense, and I'm probably putting a lot of people to sleep, but see, I'm trying to educate you something here. You have a gap control defense, and you have a read and react, okay? I hated read and react because it's exactly as it sounds. When you are that nose guard, you are the key on the defense. I know nobody wants to show them any love. Nobody hears their names. They don't get a lot of tackles, okay? But their job is key to everything. And so as a read and react, which is what Rod Marnelli does, is your job is let the center hit you, figure out where he's trying to take you, and fight against it. So if the center's on top of me, right in front of me, and the play's coming in this hole, the center's trying to push me this way, which means I have to feel that, and now I got to go against it. If you are not real strong or not real heavy, that's a hard thing to do. If it's a double team coming at you, that's even harder. That means you got to drop to the ground. The difference with Dan Quinn and Dan Quinn's defense is it's more of a gap control stunting defense. So instead of me having to try and fight pressure, figure out which way to go, grab a hold of him, I got to grab a hold of the center, try and work him. This is your spot. As soon as the ball moves, you go to that spot. If you notice what Dan Quinn does, because sometimes with this defense, he'll have no down linemen. Everybody will be standing up. And as soon as that ball is gone, boom, they are getting right between the two players. And they're getting past them before they can react. So here's where Hankins comes in. Hankins, his numbers are okay. He's holding the middle. He's holding the line. He's reading and reacting. But that's not what he's going to do here. They're going to take his 330-pound body, and they're going to say, you're shooting that gap. You got the A gap on this side, not the A on this side and this side. You got one of those. And if he can do that, in which case now he's got the guard in the center right here, both trying to slow him down, everybody else is going to feast. And that's the thing that's been missing, because when you can do that and when that guy can push the center, it makes it harder to run. And stopping the run is the Achilles heel of the Dallas Cowboys defense. And I know I convinced you, didn't I, Ross? Didn't I? I'm convincing you now. What's up, Navajo Smiles? What's up? And James Snyder, watching my high school football team winning 34-20. Shout out to your high school team, James Snyder. Let them roll it on in for the victory. So, the Bears traded Robert Quinn. Not Dan Quinn. Jeez, too many damn Quinns. Traded Robert Quinn to the Eagles, which seemed like it surprised the hell out of him, and it didn't sound like he was that happy about it, at least in the interview. Maybe I'm wrong. The Eagles act like they now have Von Miller.
Von Miller.
Seriously.
A cheap Von Miller.
Well, here's going through the numbers, and Roz, of course.
He's not a Von Miller.
Oh, no, you didn't. Roz.
He's not a Von Miller.
Roz, I'm going to send a ghost over to your house, man.
I mean,
I'm going to send him over to your house. He's going to get the gap between the Gatorade and the kicking net. I'm going to send him your way, man.
But didn't Roz say that that's going to help his fantasy team? Him going to the Eagles?
DT, Damone Clark, he's activated. And Jabril Cox, I have not heard anything about Jabril Cox. I'm still wondering what's going on with Jabril Cox because we can't seem to get him on the field.
Is he injured?
And I think he's been quietly injured, and they just haven't talked about him. Darlene, without a doubt, Dan Quinn is the reason why we're winning. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. When you have a defense that is only giving up 14.9 points, and I will say that kind of point production is better than what we had when we won Super Bowls in the 90s. That changes the complexion. And, all those that want to blame Tony Romo and Dak Prescott for not winning Super Bowls, we were in the upper 20s in defensive points given up. Upper 20s some of those seasons. We haven't been below 20 in forever. And that makes a difference.
You think Cox going to get cut next year?
Jabril Cox?
That's what Alan Williams said.
No, I don't think he's going to get cut. No. I don't think he's going to get cut. Kellen Joseph might, but Kellen Joseph actually was talking today and basically saying that he's a God-fearing man and he's a father and that he was in the vehicle and stuff, but he was not a shooter.
With the charge that could have ruined his life.
Yeah, but I tell you what, he got to get away from these penalties that are going to ruin his life too.
But I'm saying though, the charge would have ruined his life. I'm just saying.
Yeah, right, Ross. That's what we're saying, that Cox is not. Pause. that the Cox is not getting in the field. The Cox is not getting the playing time. Pause. Okay. He's. We just don't know what happened because at first when we were looking at training camp and stuff, when the cover was bare with linebackers, we were like, okay, we have Jabril Cox who was getting back on field practicing early on, but never got really going. So we don't know if he's still recovering from the injuries or what. And Von Miller Lafayette, he's a non-giller. Okay, he's too grabby. Eagle fans, that damn Gina. But the thing with Robert Quinn is he's hot and cold. Season to season. 6 sacks with Miami, 11.5 the Cowboys. 2 first year of the Bears, 18.5. 1 this year. So you don't know what you're going to get from him. But, again, he's got good players that are around him. They're going to have that soft schedule. He will be better because of the people that are around him, possibly. Did find a discussion on your Cox because of Hooker. You can't use. Oh God!
No, brother Roz, because of Hooker.
Roz, come here.
Hooker hasn't played good this so far.
Roz, come here.
Man.
Come here, so I can smack you. Seriously, Roz. Seriously,
you got jokes tonight. You got jokes tonight.
All right. Is anybody else worried about this game?
I'm not.
Because, we heard about how good the Lions offense was, right? Lions offense.
Well, they finally
went there to New England and got their lunch handed to them.
Well,
they scored nothing.
That's because of their
You
coach.
saw the Bears with Justin Fields blow out New England.
And that must be,
sometimes you can.
That must be Washington too. They should have beat Washington.
Yeah, but sometimes you can hit that game like that, and all of a sudden the light bulb comes on. It's like, oh, we discovered some stuff that actually works.
Well, that's what happened to the Lions. Finally came back to earth.
Yeah, the Lions are who we thought they were.
Because the games that they lost before, the Patriots, they only lost by 3 points, and when the Patriots game came on, they just I don't know what happened when it came to the Patriots.
But here's the thing. Here's what's crazy about football.
They came back to earth.
No, I wanted. This is what's crazy about football. You look at Carolina Carolina fired their coach, Matt Rule, right? College coach that everybody thought was going to be great. They're literally fire sailing, the team, right? Christian McCaffrey's gone. Robbie Anderson they traded and everything else, right? And they go and they beat Tampa Bay.
Actually, everybody's beating Tampa Bay.
Well, that's true. That's true, including Giselle.
But
here's
you have to give them their privacy. Remember, give them their privacy.
Here's what's crazy. The Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers are playing for first place of the NFC South. Excuse me.
I can believe it.
At 2-5.
Well, their division
and 3-4.
I mean,
they're playing for first place in the division.
Heck, the Jets, if the playoffs started now, would be in the playoffs. If the playoffs started today, that's crazy things are happening in the season. Who thought they would have been good up to like the playoffs?
It's just crazy. Well, the Bears have a decent defense. Their offense is definitely very run-centric. Justin Fields, he'll get a good pass now and then he'll get a bunch of bad ones.
So he's back
and he holds on to the football like Carson Wentz. He is one of the slowest as far as getting rid of the football. He's like 3 seconds. You give our defense 3 seconds to get to the quarterback's ass, it could be a long day.
He's better on the run. If he's running, then he's better on the run.
His ex-wife, Deflategate, I will never forget that shit. Woo! Do we need to bring up Tua and the Packers now?
Miami's in the playoffs right now.
Oh, I mean Miami. As much crap, when people were talking about tank for Tua, injuries problems were are the only thing you have to worry about him is being injured. But when he's playing, he's playing lights out. Down the Packers.
Right now. The Packers are in trouble.
The Packers,
they need to rebuild immediately. Just fire, sell, and rebuild.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. I think their coach might need, if it were up to Roz, who's one of the owners of the team,
his family,
the coach would be fired. Am I right, Roz?
Yeah, because they don't have an owner. They just have.
Because literally, Roz has been saying,
What the hell's going on out here?
yeah. I think the Cowboys should get this win. Zeke Elliott probably won't play. Dalton Schultz, they've been very cautious with all week, is supposed to play. But this is kind of where I still believe that maybe the Cowboys should have just said,
our rookie tight ends are good.
I know. It's to shut them down last week, shut them down this week, let them rest through the bye week, and then get for the stretch run. Let your young guys get experience.
Yeah, because they can block.
They can block, and they can actually catch. I mean,
yeah, they can do both.
Get them coached up, okay? And without Zeke, I look at this and say, we need to do more 2 tight end sets. 12 personnel. I know you've never heard me say 12 personnel before. I know you've never heard me say it before, but guess what? 12 personnel. 2 tight ends. It works. It helps to get the running game going. Bears Cowboys 28-17. Okay, Rhonda. Aaron needs a haircut and a bath. Damn, Gina, I'm only a Cowboys fan in my family and proud of it. Shout out to you, Paula, because I understand how that is, because it was me and my dad and my brothers and all that. We're all Washington fans. Tag team duo Hendershot. Who in here loves weenies? What's you talking about? And shaved nose hairs are terrible. Are we talking about my nose hair? Are they? Yeah, I get gray ones that like overnight grow out. I go to bed and I don't have them, and then I wake up in the morning and there they are. It's like, damn, that shit wasn't there when I went to bed. I would bench Rodgers and start working on Love. Jordan Love is a mistake.
I mean, you got them. You might as well use them.
If only you had a Schultz to run proper tight end packages. You got jokes tonight, don't you, Roz? How much Cowboy fans? I came back in the chat and I saw weenies. Okay. All right. Marilyn, what's up, Marilyn? Welcome to the show tonight. Tammy James, like, if they just watch the film, it'll show you why you won and lost. There you go. Aaron Rodgers isn't doing it this year. Puck that shit, Mark. Laugh out loud. Man, that hurts when you pull. Oh, I'm sorry. That stuff, I pull them like, no, I got to get a clipper because it makes my eye tear up when I pull them. Oh, not mine, Aaron Rodgers. Oh, okay. You're not close enough on the camera to see mine at the moment either. Okay. Oh, man.
Yes, Tom Brady is done. Tom Brady is done.
The thing I hate is it's another 1 o'clock game. I hate 1 o'clock games.
But you know what else got at 1 o'clock?
What?
Philly 500.
Oh, man.
And I think they might squeak this one out.
Well, if he's not copyrighted and can't stream.
No, he'll be fine. He's streaming right now.
And so we have Washington and the Giants are both at 4. And then there's a 9:30 game, isn't there? I think there's a London game.
Yeah, with Russell Wilson and crew versus.
I gotta get Caleb to the airport, and then got the early game. Damn.
But no one really cares about Russell Wilson.
Oh well, true.
I don't care about Russell. All I care about is if the Jaguars win.
Doesn't matter if Rodgers or Loves. Our game plan is crap. Offense is out of sync, a la Brady. Might as well hire Jason Garrett. Oh my God.
Well,
is it that bad, Ross?
You trying to get 8-8? That's what Rashid thought he was getting with Jason Garrett.
Wow. You know, one thing we have not done. I tell you what I need. I need so bad. Oh my God.
I need a win on Sunday. That's what I need.
Well, we need a win, but
if we're going to the bye.
You know what I miss so much? I really and truly miss the Philly 500 meltdowns. We haven't had a good meltdown of Philly 500 yet.
They got 2 games that they should win.
And I'm
one in the Texans.
And I'm going to say that Giants can't have anything good. They can't. They don't know how to act.
I'm telling you, the Eagles will lose in the division. It's coming. That might be the next time that they lose.
It'll actually be fun to kick back and actually watch the Giants and the Eagles play because it'll be much watch TV for us. And one of our enemies will go down.
Well, we know Washington's probably not beating the Colts. Well, actually, they might squeak out a win against the Colts.
If the Eagles play Pittsburgh,
yeah,
it's the battle for Pennsylvania. So
I think the Eagles will win that.
Unfortunately, I think you're right, but then again, it could be the Philadelphia Pride. You know, the cream cheese.
You didn't see it went all the way down to 0. They didn't call nothing. Now they're going for it again. It should be 5-yard penalty. Wow. What are they doing with this shit? Yeah, Philly. Ain't no Philly. Philadelphia. Philadelphia cream cheese. That's what I'm about to call them for the Philadelphia cream cheese. Fucking bullshit. Fucking rest. Bullshit. It was a fucking stop the first time. Second time. Philadelphia cream cheese. And you didn't call it delayed game. Horse shit.
Oh my God, Bill!
I fire his ass.
Oh my God!
Ain't no fucking way.
Oh wow! I got hot sauce in my eye.
They might as well just at this point. They might as well just kick the field goal and just end the game. Let it run down, kick the field goal, and win the game. Fumble this shit! Fumble this mother! Look at this. Philadelphia cream cheese.
I got hot sauce in my eye.
You got hot sauce in your eye?
I miss the good old days.
That's the sad thing is Eagles don't play in the division again until was it week 14? Yeah, I think it's week 14.
Week 14. That's when they play. Wait a minute.
That's the next time they play in the division because.
Well, they got to play sooner than that because they.
No, they play the Giants twice towards the end of the season. They play, I think, the Washington the last game, and then they play us. Yeah, they play towards the end of the season because the first time they meet the Giants is week 14. I swear. No, they play Washington.
They play Washington on the 14th, in which case Carson Wentz won't be playing. And then
they'll beat Washington though. I'm not disputing that one.
And then December 11th they play the Giants.
It's gonna probably be for something. Because if the Giants keep the way that they're going and when the games are supposed to win, it's going to be for something.
And they play us Christmas Eve, and then they play the Giants at the end of the year. Okay. So, yeah, they'll get Washington out of the way early.
We'll have to play them at the end of the season, but that won't be for nothing.
Richie, it's too late for the marital advice. He should have gotten the marital advice before he came back, decided to come back.
Well, he should have done was got the ring and just retired. You're not going to win a ring this year. Your team is bad.
The situation should be the Cowboys, 12 personnel with Tony Pollard back there, and hopefully hitting our tight ends. Okay, getting the defense to have to put 8 men in the box to try and stop the run and start play actioning, and letting the dogs hunt. At the moment, I'm projecting, Roz. I'm projecting because, excuse me. I'm projecting because I was trying to figure out. I'm trying to do a shirt a week. Weed and Boys. Remember that. Trying to figure out a nickname for the Cowboys. Now, a defense. We've got 3 doomsday defense. I don't know. Do we really want a 4th, or should this be something different? But my wife did the doomsday defense wins championships. It's true.
Yes, they did.
They did. And so she puts the years of the doomsday defenses, championships. And then, of course, we can see if we can add this one to it. I had a point that I was going through here now. I didn't forget what my point was about this defense. This defense. Because I was like, honey, I want to do something about the 85 Bears. Roz, stop. Just stop. I know you just spit your coffee out. But listen, the 85 Bears had 72 sacks. Now, I understand we got one more game. At the moment where we have 29 sacks on the season, we are on pace for 71 sacks for the season. If we can get a couple of games where we can go a little bit above the average we have there, that would be an amazing feat. So I was like, honey, I need a shirt like, Doomsday 4.0, chasing 85 Bears, 72. She's like, that's a lot of letters to put on one shirt. I said, yeah, but that's what I need. And she kind of rolled her eyes and was like, I'll get you something. But that's what I would love to see. And with this group of guys that we have right now, and as we play guys like Justin Fields, who hold on to the ball real long, playing, knowing we got Tyler Heineke again, knowing that we got Daniel Jones, although we didn't get to him that many times the first time, we can get to him the second time.
At some point this year too.
Right, we got the Texans up in there, and we know that. We got the Colts in there. There's opportunities that maybe we can get 6 or 7 sacks in a game. And I would love to see that defense do some special stuff. I would love for our defense to keep the Bears under 10 points. That would be trap is the word. Well, Roz, you're right. That's what I said. Is anybody else worried about this game? Because, you see the Bears play pretty good on the road. Now, playing on the road. Now, here's the problem for the Bears. Playing on the road 2 weeks in a row on a short week. That's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. What I hope our crowd can get up for it. Legion for Dan Quinn, boom for Dallas. Yeah. Maybe someday defense just spitballing. That shit that you just threw on the wall, Roz, is not sticking. It's not sticking. It just literally hit the wall and like there was Pam sprayed on the wall, okay? It was a non-stick wall, Roz. That wasn't anywhere close. Jeez, man. Hope you had a great dinner, Ivan K. Pride of Quinn. Lion Pride. That's better. That's a little bit better, but still, it's kind of weak. I mean, that's kind of like Hot Boys. Miss Delphia, what's up? How are you doing tonight? All right, it's almost 10 o'clock. It's almost time for a drawing. What are we going to give away this time? Grab one of those pieces down there. Let's see. We got multiple pieces over there. William Schwartz, I think we win on Sunday. I hope we win.
Take the money out, all of it.
Oh, you're going to get Michael Gallup?
I just picked him one out of random.
Okay. Young Wilson! You got 2 more to go in there before you hit it.
Out, all of it!
William Shorts. Ooh, Mike putting it out.
Of course, because they need to know what they could
Oh,
win.
shoot. That camera's not there. Hold up.
Young Wilson.
Okay. Let's pull it on. Let's show. I don't know if you can see it. It'll be. It's right there.
You can see it.
Actually, let me change cameras and I'll see if I can get it. Right side. Which camera is it? Inside left. It's right there. Can you see it? Michael Gallup reaching for the sky. The Legion of Boom defense. I'm going to bet Dallas Cowboys going to win 35-14. Good night, Darlene. So what's going on in the baseball game right now? Anybody? We know that Philly 500 is not streaming it. We do know that.
Oh, he is streaming.
He's streaming now?
Yeah, it says, but he changed the name to update.
Was he streaming when he called us?
I don't know. He might have been.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Okay. All right. Maybe he was live when he called me then. Eagles fan, or maybe he decided to redo it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You both have a crush on Jason Garrett?
Jason Garrett's married. He's married.
And that shit-eating grin?
That man is married.
All right. Just waiting for Mike to pick one of these. Anytime now. Okay. Who is our winner chicken dinner? 5-5. Oh, the score's 5-5.
Oh, so it's tied.
Okay. Tony B? Tony B. Tony B is our winner chicken dinner. Email us, Tony B. Michael Gallup. All right. Tony B. Bam. Danny has a point. Shut down Cam Newton. Cam Newton's not playing.
He's already shut
What the
down.
hell are you talking about, Roz?
He's enjoying his
Roz.
retirement.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
He's enjoying retirement. Crazy.
Roz, sometimes I wonder about you, man.
He's not even playing. He didn't get a gig. I think he's doing YouTube now.
Astros fans, watch this. Okay.
He's doing YouTube right now.
Okay. What, Philly 500 is?
No,